Kojak. We're back at it again. I want to welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's Wednesday, December 8th, 2025. This is the second round of the boys 2025 Madison County Basketball Tournament. We've got a doubleheader tonight, Kojak, starting with a good one. Number 10 ranked Indians hosting the Pendleton Arabians, although the Arabians are the home team tonight.
Hey, listen, Zach, I missed the first matchup, right? I missed that. I'm looking forward to this because I heard about that young man from Pendleton.
Cooper Sims, number 10, heck of a player this year.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him and see how he matches up with this Indian team, man. Because their defense, man, is, oh my goodness.
And this, like you said, this is their second meeting of the year, Kojak. They started out the season with the first game of the year against each other, and Anderson won that by an 11-point victory. Still for Mr. King. Good penetration. Finish.
Oh.
Damian King.
Hey, that was a big move.
Good start by him.
Absolutely.
His first two, and the Indians lead 2-0 with 7:15 to go in the first quarter.
Hey, that's one of those get in the weight room type
moves.
That's
right. He used his body and strength on that.
Yes, sir.
LaShawn Singh out top. Pendleton's going to have to deal with that ball pressure tonight, Kojak. Going to be pretty tough.
Man, that ball pressure is going. Listen, that's going to tell the difference.
There it is, right there.
Exactly.
Yeah, good defense. Mr. Lewis with a steal. 6:49 left in the first.
Hands down, man down.
Right. Good penetration.
Oh, nice.
Looking for the open guy at the top. Cooper Sims with the rebound. He's pushing it, Kojak.
Nice pull-up.
Yes, it is, and he can hit that.
Yeah, absolutely.
He did have 20, I think 21 yesterday in the game that they played to get into the second round here against LaPel.
Yeah, Zach, it's going to be very interesting just to see how the Arabians, man, how they deal with this pressure, man.
Nice move right there. Mr.
Hunter.
That's his first basket. Indians now lead 4-0 with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Now, I'll tell you what, yeah, absolutely. With the height of Mr. Hunter, man, he has really, good take.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, good follow-up.
And one.
Nice follow-up. He was up by the rim, too.
Mr. Estes.
Okay, Mr. Estes.
That's his first basket tonight. He now has two. Has a chance to add to that here. He's going to the line.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Bowling liked how they let Mr. Singh drive just to the bucket, which created this right here.
Mr. Estes hits his free throw. They now have three. Mr. Singh's got a heck of a body on him too, Kojak. You talk about driving to the basket. He's hard to stop. And he uses it well. And he's a football player, so he knows how to use that body.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And when he was a kid, he was a ZBA member.
See, you know, with that right there, Zach, Mr. Lewis just kicked it. I would love to see him pull that up, man.
Elevate and knock that down.
Yeah, that would add to his game.
Look there.
I like him taking the shot,
me
though,
too.
Zach.
Good rebound by the Arabians. Look here, you got to get back, Indians.
Oh, yeah, you got to make them.
Yes, you do. You got to go up strong with that. Nice move.
You got Mr. King flying around there. You just can't lay it up.
Good penetration.
Oh, good defense.
Ooh. I think the Pendleton crowd thought that was a jump ball, Kojak.
Okay. Yeah, that.
Good D.
Yeah, I thought that was good defense, Zach. The ball was too exposed, you know.
5:02 left in the first quarter. Indians lead 4-3. They're up by one. Mr. Lewis going to the line.
Oh, they got him going up on the shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got the roll, Kojak.
Yes, he did. Great job, Mr. Lewis. Way to knock them down, sir.
That's his first point of the night. Got a chance to hit his second here. A little short. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 5-3, Indians lead. Arabians with the possession. Nice back door.
Oh, good back door.
Don't leave him.
Yeah, you got to stay with him.
You got to follow your shot. That was his rebound.
Excuse me, Zach.
4:40 left in the first quarter. Indians still lead by 2.
He follow his shot, he get another attempt.
I agree with
Zach.
that. And in a game like this, you're going to need as many extra shots that you can get, Kojak.
Oh,
They get
that's
Mr.
two
Lewis.
on Mr. Lewis, yeah. Mr. Lewis, he kind of strong down there.
Substitution here.
Got Mr. Holt coming in.
Yeah,
Good
Mr.
to see
Holt.
Mr. Holt, too. Okay.
Mr. Bowling coming in as well.
Oh, got the younger
Raymond
got
Bowling.
the younger Bowling.
All right, here we go. You know we're going to see that ball pressure full court here, Kojak.
And I think the young freshman, listen, he got his hands full.
Yes, he does.
From what I hear, I think he's up for the job, though.
Yes, he is. And he's got a lot of help down there, too. Look at here. You got to take care of it, don't
Absolutely.
you?
Nice
finish.
By Mr. Morgan.
That's his first basket of the night. He now has 2, and the Indians lead 7-3 with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
See, Zach, and what I've heard of Mr. Sims, that you cannot do that. You have to be aggressive, and you have a freshman on you, too.
That's right.
You got to have some type of attitude about it.
That's right.
Man, you're a freshman. I'm about to let you know you can't guard me.
And he is the leading scorer for Pendleton,
Right.
Kojak. He's their
great
go-to
move,
guy.
Great pass.
Sean Singh going to the line here.
Oh, that was a great look, I think, by Mr. Estes. I think Mr. Singh got away with a couple steps.
He might have.
Yeah, I thought he was going to run out of here. He took so many steps.
He got the first one to fall.
Way to knock that down, Mr. Singh.
That's his first point of the night. Has a chance for another one here. 3:40 left to go in the first quarter. Indians lead 7-4. Make that 7-5 now. Mr. Singh now has 2 points. Here comes Mr. Bowling.
Man, how cool is that to be playing for your dad?
That'd be awesome,
You know,
wouldn't
man,
it?
I'm telling you, man.
Uh-oh.
And he's not shy. And he's not shy. I love it. Had an awesome opportunity to see. Oh, great defense. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mr. Warfield, Mr.
Way to
King.
stay with it.
Good basketball right there. Damian King with another basket. He now has 4 quick points in the first quarter. And with 3:07 to go, the Indians lead 9-5. Cooper Sims with the ball out top.
Now that's how you do it. Oh, great defense.
Yeah, good block by Mr. Warfield, and he's going to get rewarded for it. No, he's going back. What? I don't know about that.
Oh, wow.
That's a bad call in my book. I love how Mr. King's going to the basket right there. Number one, Mr. Warfield gave up a layup.
Yes, he
You
did.
got to get that layup,
Yes, he
Mr.
did.
Warfield. I understand giving it up to Mr. King like that.
Right, Zach.
That layup's a guaranteed 2.
Yeah, I think it was a couple things that went bad. Mr. King gave it up too late.
Yeah.
You know, but I like the setup though. But yeah, you got to.
But one thing I love is them sharing the ball.
Absolutely.
He got his first free throw to
That's that
go.
excitement that they bring to, you know.
It is.
And
It's
that
exciting.
was missing for some time, man.
Yeah.
Excitement coming out here, being excited, watching the game, you know.
Yeah, I don't know when you go up in the air and land on somebody, how they're going to call a blocking foul on that.
Right.
But way to go, Mr. King. Step up there and knock them down.
Knock them both down.
He now has 6 points. And with 2:51 to go, the Indians lead. What happened there?
Oh, we got a foul on Mr. Morgan.
Down here
Yeah.
on the total opposite
Off the
end
ball
of the,
foul.
opposite end of the
it was-
floor. Okay, 2:51 to go in the first quarter. Indians lead 11-5. Pendleton, you got to take care of that basketball. He can hit that.
You got to get up.
And he does. That's Cooper Sims' first basket of the night. Kojak, he now has 3. He's averaging over 20 points a game for the Arabians, so we're going to have to keep an eye on him and get a hand up.
Absolutely. See, that's the thing, Zach. It's not about your mistake. It's about how you recover.
That's right. Nice floater right
that
there.
young man,
Mr.
listen,
Warfield.
They're going to have to do something about this tandem that they got, man. Mr. King and Mr. Warfield. They got to do something about that. Because if not, this game would be over quick.
The Indians just have so many weapons, Kojak. They've got 5 guys in the scoring category already.
They do. Oh, yeah. Look at them hands.
Yeah, everywhere.
Everywhere, Zach. Hands down.
In and out. You've always got to be aware that someone's going to be there. I get tired of saying that every game. You've got to assume someone's coming no matter what.
You're right, Zach. Now, that right there, that was a bailout call right there, Zach. You right there, you're trying to dribble between 2 and 3 people. You know, you don't call that.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You don't bail a kid out like that.
Now, if you're Mr. Singh, you got to take advantage of this at the free throw line.
Knock these down, Mr. Singh. That's right. Make them pay for it.
That's his
and
third
you know
free
what,
throw.
Zach? And I'm going to say, like last night, we seen the same thing. What Pendleton cannot do is just seek to just beat the trap, beat the press.
You've got to look to score or attack.
You got to make them pay for it. That's right.
And Mr. Singh hits both those free throws. He now has 4 points, and with 1:48 to go, the Indians lead 13-10. 3-point lead for the Indians. Got to get a hand up.
Yeah. And the Indians got to do more moving, too. They can't just get caught standing, right? Because of their athleticism, if they keep moving, there we go.
Mr. Singh's pushing it up. Good pass. He's going to the line. You know what I love about the Indians' defense, though, Kojak?
What's that, Zach?
They do not give any open shots. Every shot is challenged. Yes.
Because they everywhere.
You know what?
Everywhere.
We've seen a lot of games this year, and I got to say the 3 best defenses I've seen in the state this year, the entire state.
Okay.
LC, Liberty Christian's defense.
Absolutely.
Anderson Indians defense.
Absolutely.
And I got to go with the Fishers Tigers defense.
Wow.
Those
really?
3 teams this year have had the best defense I've seen all year.
Okay. I know the first 2. I really haven't seen Fishers. You know what? But, you know, Zach, I'm not surprised because of that young man, you know, that come from your bloodline. He plays hard.
He does play hard.
He plays hard.
But he's not the only one. The Fishers Tigers has a lot of weapons.
And for them to be undefeated, state champs, and I'm just saying, Zach, you know, it just makes sense, man.
Minute 12 to go, 13-12. We got a 1-point game here. 1-point lead for the Indians.
There you go. You got to penetrate that gap and look for that shot.
Mr. Singh with the rebound, out to Cooper Sims.
And listen, the Indians, they have to do a better job. They have to do a better job of getting back, Zach.
Yes,
they're getting beat back. Yeah, they're getting beat back.
From deep.
Good kick back.
Got to follow.
Oh.
I don't know about that either. The only thing I can say, he was moving, possibly. It looked like a push-off to me. I don't mean to say that, but...
Listen, he got away with one, and you know what? And they'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he extended that arm, so, you know.
Yeah, that could have went either way there.
Yeah, it sure could have. You know what? And it seems as if Coach Buck is okay with it. Like, hey, you know, it's a call, so we just go with it.
We're down to 35 seconds in the first quarter, Kojak. 13-12 Indians. They have the lead and the possession here. They're going to hold it for 1, it looks like. And Pendleton's in the what? A 2-3 zone. 2-1-2 here. 21 seconds to go. Mr. Bowling out front for the Indians.
Man, it's good to see Coach Bowling even using his freshmen too, man.
Man, anytime you can get them young kids in there and get experience,
that's right.
Kojak. Mr. King.
Look good,
Mr. Singh. Ooh, I told you the boy's strong.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the first quarter, Kojak. Indians lead by 1, 13-12 over the Arabians.
Good first quarter. Good first quarter.
We'll be right back after this. Stick around. All right, Kojak, we're back at it. Getting ready to start the second quarter here. Indians lead by 1. They have 13. The Arabians have 12.
I see Mr. Lewis is back in the game,
Yes, he is. Pendleton still in a 2-1-2 zone here. Better communicate if you're Pendleton.
Right.
Gotta get a hand. You can't. Nice shot, Mr. Morgan.
Nice shot, Mr. Morgan.
He now has 5 points, and that extends the Indians' lead, 16-12, with 7:39 to go in the second quarter. They're coming out the trap, aren't they?
Yep. Yeah, you know what, Zach? They would have to hit those shots. I think that's a great defensive move by Coach Buck going into the zone, to challenge their shooting. Yeah,
good defense by the Indians right here.
Great defensive pressure, and that was a bad pass by Mr. Singh. Couldn't nobody caught that one.
7:18 to go in the second quarter, 16-12 still. Indians with the lead and the possession. Look here.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty Kojak, finger roll. Nice alley-oop to Mr. Warfield.
I love that chemistry, Zach.
Yeah, they play well together, don't
the chemistry that they have, man, is awesome.
That's his second basket of the night. He now has 4 points. And the Indians extend that lead, 18-12 with 6:51 left. Pendleton from the corner. He got the three,
That
Kojak.
was a good shot. That was a good shot. Good kick out, too.
Mazingo, that's his first three of the night, first basket. 3-point lead for the Indians, 18-15 with 6:36 to go in the half. Uh-oh. Nice. That was a nice, pretty move. Didn't bring the ball down. Squared up, elevated, and scored. That was a great
job,
move.
Mr. Hunter.
That's his second basket. He now has 4 points. And the Indians lead 20-15 with 6:18 to go in the half. Timeout, Coach Joe Buck. Look, he's like, hollered at him, get over here.
That's right. That's right.
Quit walking.
Man, that pressure, man, listen, it just throws you all the way off, Zach. I mean, you can go out with a game plan, but when it comes to that type of defensive pressure, man, you really got to be locked in mentally, because if not, it'll make you forget some things.
That's right. It makes you hurry. It makes you do things you're not normally used to doing.
Absolutely.
But with all that being said, the Arabians are only down 5, Kojak, 20-15 in the second quarter.
Oh, Zach, they are in this game definitely they are in this game.
$6:15 left to go in the half. Indians lead 20-15. Pendleton has the ball. Indians in a trap zone.
Yes. Oh yeah, you can't let him out. No, you can't.
That's a good move by Pendleton. Good penetration by Sims.
That was, but Mr. Hunter was supposed to
Estes?
Yeah, I think Mr. Estes. Hey, Mr. Estes is making his presence known.
Yeah, he now has 7 first half points, and the Indians are up 3, 20-17, with 5:50 to go. Nice turnaround. He just hit one.
Hey, Mr. Hunter.
2 in a row, Kojak. He now has 6 first half points.
Mr. Hunter showing up big, man.
Man, I love how he just squares up and elevates.
Yes. But it's consistent. I mean, not just consistent, but it's across the board, because Mr. King,
good ball movement.
Mr. King has 4. Has 6.
Yep.
And Mr. Warfield has 4 too.
Yep.
So
more the weapons.
And Mr. Morgan has 5.
Sims from deep. He hit one from the logo the other night in their win against LaPel. He does have some range. He can shoot that deep.
Wow. Zach, and it seemed as though he got a little stick to his shot,
Timeout, Anderson.
Timeout, Indians. Only a 3-point lead for the Indians, 22-17 with 5:22 left in the half. 5-point lead. Sorry about that. Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, you all right, Zach.
Is that BSU education?
Hey, no, I think it's called, age, A-G-E.
I know her.
Hey, absolutely. I tell you what, Zach, if the Arabians, if they continue to handle the pressure from the Indians, this defensive pressure, man, and they handle this throughout the third quarter, whatnot, fourth quarter, they may be somewhere in the game, Zach, but if they struggle here in this next few minutes, before halftime, early third quarter, yeah, I can see this being over with early. But then the Indians, they're going to have to, their defense, their transition to defense, they got to get better because that's where a lot of Pendleton's, that's where a lot of their buckets is coming from, and that's on transition.
Yeah, there's been a couple times they haven't gotten back like they need to.
And I love that they're pushing the ball.
Me too.
If they get it out the net, they're still pushing the ball, and I love that.
Here we go, 5:18 left in the half, 22-17, Indians with the lead in the ball. Mr. King out top.
And Pendleton is in the
He's unstoppable down there, Kojak.
You just can't leave him. They were kind of lost of where Mr. King is. You got to know where Mr. King is at all times.
Everybody on the team has to be yelling it out. They got to be verbal. Good penetration.
Oh, nice.
Great move right there. Mr. Estes.
Mr. Estes.
He now has 9 first-half points, Kojak. 24-19.
You got to treat Mr. King like the president of the United States. You know where he is at all times.
Look at there.
Mr. Hunter's on fire.
Mr. Hunter, yeah, that's his 8th point, 4th basket of the first half. 26-19, Indians lead with 4:25 to go.
Yeah, that pressure, yep. Oh, way to kick it out.
Mr. Morgan, he now has 7 first-half points, and the Indians extend that lead to 9, Kojak.
Absolutely.
28-19 with 4:06 to go in the half.
That's what I say, that defense, Zach.
Dunk. Oh, had an opportunity. Nice finish there by Mr. King. And he now's in double figures. He's got 10 first-half points. And they extend that lead quickly. They can put the ball up quick, can't they, Coach?
Exactly. Look, we was just talking about it depends on these next few minutes and into the third quarter how the Arabians deal with the pressure from the Indians. If not, this game would be over with a lot early.
Well, the last 2 possessions, they didn't deal with that too well.
No. Oh.
But, hey, good timeout by Coach Buck. Settle your boys down.
Oh, a needed timeout.
Yeah,
that's right.
Absolutely. Momentum was all with the Indians right there, Kojak.
And I love the ratio, the percentage of conversion when it comes to turnover to converting. You know, with the Indians, they call the turnover. That's right. They're finishing, Zach. So I love it, man.
Yes, I agree. Much needed timeout.
Yeah.
You need to calm down, need a little momentum change here, and you have to take care of the ball if you're Pendleton.
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
You don't take care of that basketball, you're in trouble.
3:53 to go, 30-19. Indians spread that lead out.
Great job.
Good penetration there, just missed it.
Now you got to stop the ball.
Have to.
Oh, great penetration.
Where's the Mr. Warfield going to the line? Oh, no, it's a first team foul, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Mr. Warfield. He's going to the line. Might be Mr. Singh. Yeah. And that hurts, Zach. That's 3.
That's his 3rd foul, yeah.
Man, you have to. There's no way in the world you can allow the Indians to just have an open lane for the rebound, Zach. You got to put a butt on him. They're too athletic.
You have to go find somebody to put a butt on.
I don't care if you got to go to the parking lot. Go find them. You hear? If they in the restroom, go find them.
He missed both of those, Kojak. He needed those to fall for him.
Yeah.
Cooper Sims with pushing it up for the Arabians. 3:30 to go in the half. Good hands, good deflection by the Indians.
Great ball movement by the Ravens, but you have to be careful. You got to know who you're dealing with. You know, they are in passing lanes. They're long.
You know, we talked about this last night in the LC Elwood game. You have to have pass fakes. You got to pass up or fake up, pass around the guy.
Yes, Zach.
Fake down. Look.
Yeah, when they're that long and athletic, yes, you have to use those fundamentals. You have to.
And you got to have some zip on your pass too.
Yes,
nothing
sir.
Can be nothing can be lazy out here.
You're right. Not with them. The Indians, they going the opposite way, and they got new jerseys too, Zach.
I saw that. They got the cream-colored uniform.
Look at that.
Another steal by the Indians. Wow. He's pushing it too, Kojak.
And I love And I love the fact that they're not just strong mode. They're not just beating you and pushing the ball. They're attacking.
Yes, they are. Look here.
Look at that.
You got numbers. They needed that.
That was big.
That's his second
That
three.
was big by Mr. Mozingo.
He's got 6 now, and they cut into that lead a little bit, Kojak. Indians lead by 8, 30-22 with 2:53 to go in the first half.
That was a big shot, Zach.
Yes, it was. That's the difference of getting blown out or getting back into the game.
You're absolutely right.
I don't know what we're doing, but is Mr. King spreading the floor? He ready to take him one-on-one, or
2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. It's a little soon to be holding the ball. I don't know.
Oh, absolutely. This is not. Yeah. We don't do that with them.
Way to share it.
Oh, strong move.
Yeah, it was.
Strong move by Mr. Morgan.
He's having a heck of a first half, Kojak. He now has 9 first half points. And the Indians lead 32-22 with 2:09. You got to hit those if you're Pendleton.
Oh, absolutely. Every chance you get, look at Mr. Lewis.
Nice
pushing
move.
the ball. And one.
Colin
Zach,
Lewis.
These Indians are serious, man. They serious.
Colin now has 3 points. The Indians lead 34-22 with 2 minutes to go in the half, and he's got a chance to hit his free throw here.
Yeah, they serious, Zach, for real.
I love how he's penetrating and pushing that ball down the floor.
I'm loving
in transition. He got it to fall.
Way to knock that down, Mr. Lewis.
He now has 4 points for the Indians. And with 2 minutes to go, the Indians lead 35-22. Pendleton with the ball.
I see the Pendleton crowd is kind of upset, but listen, this right here, you got to contribute everything that's going on with the defense of the Indians, and it's the defense.
Good, solid defense.
Yeah.
Look at here.
And the
out
turnovers
to Mr.
they
King.
caused.
Oh, he misses it, Kojak. Listen, I'm sorry. That's a bad call.
I didn't see it.
That's a bad call. He did hang on the rim, but there's guys under him.
I think they reversed
They
it.
should have reversed that. That's a good, I'm glad they reversed that.
Okay,
yes, he
good,
did hang on the rim, but he had 2 or 3 guys under him.
And they just text Coach Buck. They just gave Coach Buck a text.
Well, maybe that'll fire his team up a little bit.
Hey, you know what? You're right, Zach.
But listen, if you're the Indians, take advantage of this. Go to that line, knock down your tech, and then you get the ball back.
You're absolutely right, Zach.
Woo! 132
And I think
left.
Mr. Warfield's over there. He's bleeding. So, wow.
132 to go in the half. The Indians lead 35-22. Nice little run for the Indians in the third quarter here.
Absolutely.
Or second quarter, I'm sorry.
Man, I'm telling you, listen, the Arabians, they have to do a better job, Zach, of taking care of the basketball. But I'm going to tell you what's happening. When they are not in attack mode, Zach, this defense is not the type of defense to where you can just pass the ball around. You have to pass with purpose.
Yes, you do.
That means getting to the basket.
Absolutely right,
Yeah.
Kojak. Uh-oh. He's got blood on his uniform.
Yeah, on his uniform. Yeah.
They better get the spray out.
Yeah, you're right. And he just seen the blood on there, so
as he
just
interrupted
bringing that
his
up.
free throw. Like
Right.
that. Come on, dude.
Right.
I'm sorry, man, but these guys need help. These stripes need help tonight.
Oh, wow.
He interrupted him after he gave him the free throw shot.
Yeah.
Let him shoot it and then take him out. I don't get it.
I don't know, Zach. Listen,
These rules these days, man.
Yeah,
We didn't
right.
have these. I don't want to say anything wrong, but let them play. Let them do their thing. I can't.
It's different, Zach. But like we said, man, even when it comes to the refs, I think we need a different pool, a better pool to choose from, because
Unfortunately, there's not enough out there.
Right.
Mr. Bowling knocked down the free throw there.
You know what, Zach? I'm surprised that we haven't seen Don bowling.
That's right.
You know, because he was in the starting lineup
right.
a few games, you know.
128 left, 36-22.
Okay, well, you know what, Zach just found out that he was hurt.
Okay.
So, but you know what? This is why the Indians are. This is why they are who they are, right? One person is hurt. Guess what? Next man step
That's
up.
exactly what I was going to say, Kojak. And they have the players that can do that.
Absolutely, Zach.
Look, if you're Raymond bowling, I'm going to take advantage of the minutes that I'm going to get out there. And he's doing that right now.
Yeah, I know you my daddy, but I'm going to make sure I'm going to make you play me, daddy.
I'm going to earn a spot out here. I'm going to earn minutes.
That's right. You know what, Zach? I can honestly see the cause, the turn of events.
Dude, look. I'm sorry. These refs need to stay out of the game.
Did they call the foul or did they not?
He gave Joe Buck a warning.
Yeah.
These refs, boy. IHSA needs to get a new breed in. I'm sorry.
Oh, I agree, Zach. You let them play, man. You let the kids play.
Let the coaches yell. I'm sick of this. Let them play. Let them yell. Good move there by Pendleton.
Good ball movement, yes.
Mr. Estes, boy, he's having a heck of a half.
I'm telling you, if Mr. Estes is not having the game, if he's not having the game that he's having, I'm
more of a blowout.
That's right.
We're down to 19 seconds, Kojak. 36-24, Indians lead. They're probably going to have the last shot of the half here. Good penetration. Look at him share the ball.
Oh, nice. Oh, my goodness. Listen, that's basketball, Zach. That's basketball there.
Mr. Lewis now has 6 points.
Good shot press.
Cooper Sims got blocked at the end there. Into the first half, Kojak. The Anderson Indians lead 38 to the Arabians 24.
Listen.
Let me add these up real quick.
That's basketball. You hear me?
Yes, it was.
The Anderson Indians have put on a basketball fundamental clinic. You hear me, Zach? I mean, just not only offensively, but defensively, both offensively and defensively. I'm telling you, Zach, I love it. I love seeing, what Coach Bowling and his staff, what they've done with these young men, Zach. I love it.
All right, Kojak, I'm going to go over some halftime stats here. First for the Anderson Indians, Mr. Aaron Morgan has 9 first half points. Mr. Hunter has 8 first half points. Lewis has 6. Warfield has 4. Damian King has 10. And I've got Raymond bowling for 1 with a free throw there.
Balanced
scoring. Absolutely, Kojak. Man. You got several guys hovering right around double figures in the first half.
Yes, sir.
And that gives them the 38 points. And then for the Arabians, we've got Cooper Sims. He only has 3 tonight. He's averaging over 20 a game.
That's not enough, Zach. No, not against this Indian team.
He's only taking 2 or 3 shots. You got to get more shots up than that.
Definitely.
And then you got Mr. Estes. Without him, it would really be a blowout right now.
Absolutely.
He has 11 first half points for the Arabians. Mazingo has 6. He's hit 2 first half threes. Not enough.
Not enough.
And then Mr. Singh's hit 4 free throws, and that gives them the 24 points that they have, Coach.
But he has 3 fouls, too, Zach.
3 fouls.
So
it's dangerous, isn't it?
Absolutely.
All right. I think that's it. You got anything right now?
No,
if not,
sir.
I'm going to take a break.
No, sir.
All right, we'll be back right after this. Thank you. All right, Kojak, we're back at it. Took Pendleton a little while to get back out on the floor. They probably getting reamed in there in the locker room, getting yelled at, weren't they?
I bet.
Real quick, I'm going to do some thank yous. I want to thank Anderson High School, the entire Indians family, AD Steve Schindler. We appreciate you guys letting us come in here and film and broadcast these games. These kids deserve it, Kojak.
Listen, this the least they deserve, Zach.
That's right.
Yes,
and then also I want to thank the entire Kojak and Zach Show family. We've got a great team, and without every individual on our team, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing.
Wonderful team.
Love it. Absolutely love it. And then, hey, don't forget, if you like our content and you want to help us out, we have a Patreon page. I'm going to throw it up right now. Check it out. No amount's too big, no amount's too small.
We need it.
All right, here we go. Start of the second half, third quarter. 38-24, Indians with the lead. Pendleton with the possession.
I wonder if they're going to come out aggressive. No,
Look at that.
Oh, right
nice
back.
move right there.
I was about to say, look, Mr. Estes, you the one that kept them in the game.
That's
somewhat
right.
in the game. No, you don't get that up. At this point, you shoot every time the ball touches your hand, sir.
That's his first basket of the second half. He now has 13 points in the game. They cut into that lead a little bit. 8-point lead for the Indians, 38-26 with 7:21 to go.
They have to get off to the ball. Oh, great
Good
job.
defense
Great
right
help.
there.
Yeah. I was about to say, you can't be stuck on your man. You got to be off to the ball.
You got to know where it is, don't you? Yeah.
When you got to know where Mr. King is. You
All the
can't-
time.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was actually a pretty good post up by Mr. King.
Yes, it was.
7 minutes to go in the third. 38-26, Pendleton with the ball. Indians with the lead. They get a foul on Mr. Warfield there.
Hey, you know, Zach, I'm proud of Mr. Warfield because this is the third quarter.
Yeah.
And he's not in foul
That's
trouble,
right.
you know. So, yeah.
Mr. Lewis pushing it.
Oh, good kick.
Yeah. Well, I like the patience of the Indians. They're not forcing anything.
Right.
They're pushing it when it's at the right time to push it, and they're running their set when it's time to run the set.
Yeah, I would have liked to see, you know, somebody cutting and flashing. You know, Mr. Lewis had 3 individuals on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be able to dish that off.
He can hit that. And he does, Kojak. That's his first 3 of the second half. That's his third 3 of the game. He now has 9.
Zach, Mr. Estes and Mr. Mazingo, if the ball touches your hand, listen to me. Put it in the air, sir. But I'm gonna tell you something. They can't be non-existent from Mr. Sims.
That's right.
You know, they need him.
Mr. King, that's his first basket of the second half.
Boy, that.
He now has 12, and the Indians lead 40-29. 11-point lead with 5:40 to go. Good steal by the Indians. You
Yeah.
got to take care of the ball.
Hands, yeah. Boy, Mr. King is a man.
Yeah, he is. He goes strong, doesn't he?
This is what I would love to see, Zach. That's what I want to see him do, right? More of the perimeter.
Yeah.
What about your perimeter game? Allow him to have more bounce, though, with his game, right? Because on the next level, he's going to be that 2-3.
Yes, he is.
You know.
Mr. King going to the line here. 5:10 left in the third quarter, 40-29. 11-point lead for the Indians. Damian King's going to the line here.
Yeah, I would love to see him develop that, you know, that perimeter game, but more of a more intense pace, you know, high intensity. I get it, but what I want to see him do, because you can see him, he can function in a running the set, you know, offensive half-court offense, you know, but I want to see him, you know, when it's moving.
Good ball movement there by the Arabians.
Yeah, hands everywhere.
And he got one.
Oh,
Sean
wow.
Singh. And one here.
Now what blows me away is he can't even see the one that had the real position, you know.
We see it every game, Kojak.
Wow.
That's a good putback. Way to stick with it, Mr. Singh.
Way to stay. Hey, you're right.
And he, in and out on the free throw. He now has 6 points on the night. Good penetration right there. Mr. Lewis.
Oh, look at Mr. Lewis. Stay
down
in
there. Down there battling for the
and
offensive
put a butt on
rebound.
somebody to get. Come on, Mr. Lewis.
10-point lead for the Indians. 4:48 left in the third. 41-31. Mr. Lewis is going to the line.
Listen, man. The Indians will not stop playing. You hear me? If you are in a position to where you think that the game is over with because you may have a lead with these young men, listen, you in trouble, man. They don't stop.
They don't. Use your legs there, Mr.
Yeah,
Lewis.
we got to be able to knock these down, though.
Shake it off. Don't let that bother you. I know it's frustrating missing a free throw, but you have another attempt here. You got to forget about that miss.
Absolutely. these are some of the things to where if they get better at free throw shooting and also having that outside that perimeter shooting, Zach, it really puts them in the run of a state title, man.
Hey, they can play with anybody if they're playing good. I believe the ball.
That's right.
Making good decisions.
That's right.
Look at there, Kojak.
There he go again.
Mr. Estes, that's his first three of the second half.
Mazingo.
Or was that one?
Yeah,
is that 21 or 24?
No, 24.
Then that's his
sharpshooter.
That's his fourth three of the game.
Fourth three.
He now has 12 points. The Indians lead by 8, 42-34 with 4:16 to go in the third quarter. Nice penetration. Way to look for the open guy.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Good flash.
Keep moving. There you go. Keep
good hands by Mr. Singh. Cooper Sims with the and one. He was out of position for that call,
right.
too.
How do you make that call, man?
Good finish by Cooper Sims that time.
Hey, way to put it in there, Mr. Sims. He needs
5.
that.
Yeah, he does. 42.
That's 3 on Mr. Lewis.
All
way
right.
to knock that down, Mr. Sims.
That gives him 6 points now tonight. 42-37, Kojak. Down to 5.
Yeah.
3:57 to go in the third. Indians need a basket here, and the Pendleton Arabians need to stop.
You're right. You're right, Zach. The longer you allow them Arabians to stay in the game, Zach, the more confidence they have that, great job.
Yeah, it is.
Great job. Where Mr. Mazingo at? I got to find him.
You got to be strong with the ball here and take care of it if you're Pendleton.
Listen, if we're running a half-court set, I got to find Mr. Mazingo or Mr. Estes. I got to get him the ball.
Uh-oh, there it is. In and out, Kojak. Right guy shooting, though. He got the right guy shooting.
It looked good. I didn't know Mr. Fox.
Good penetration.
There you
got to
go.
stop the ball if you're Pendleton. I know it's easier said than done. Another basket by Mr. King. He's got 5 second half points. He now has 15 on the evening. 2:55 to go in the third quarter. 44-37. Indians with the lead. Pendleton with the ball.
I see that pressure, man. You know what I would love, like Mr. Lewis, how he's playing, but his hands are down to his side. If he learned how to involve them hands, oh my goodness. I mean, the Indians fear because they're so long, Zach. If they use their arms, they cut off every passing lane, every open spot on the court, Zach. You can't see it.
You can't. That's why you have to use pass fakes, Kojak.
You right.
To get them to go a different direction.
You right.
2:28 left in the third, 44-37.
I'm going back to the president, Mr. King. There you go. Hands down.
And he got it.
Man down. There you go.
Nice shot by Damian King right there. That's his first 3 of the night, Kojak.
Listen, I would blow my top if I was the coach and Mr. King got a shot wide open like
no
that
one out there
and
yet.
nobody out there.
No hand in his face.
Listen, man, I would lose my mind, Zach.
He now has 18 points for the night. Nice move.
Oh, nice move.
Got to hustle back. 10-point lead for the Indians, 47-37. We're down under 2 minutes, 1:54 to go in the third. He's going to the line.
Yeah. I like the aggressiveness. You know, this is when you get aggressive. They got close, 5-point game.
Yeah.
Listen, now it's time to get aggressive. Let's go ahead and attack. And that's what the Indians are doing, Zach. I wouldn't trust a 5-point lead.
No, I wouldn't.
You know, not in this type of game, Zach. I wouldn't trust that.
When you have the answer on your team and he's showing up tonight, that helps, doesn't it?
Oh, that's pretty form, though.
Yeah, it is. He has 19 points. He hit 1 of 2 there. Indians lead 48-37. They're up 11 with 1:46 to go in the third quarter.
Great defense. Just move your feet.
Singh from top. King with the rebound.
Look,
he's looking
get it
up.
out. Oh, yeah.
Nice finish there by Mr. Hunter.
Great catch and great finish by Mr. Hunter.
That puts him in double figures. That's his first basket of the second half, but he now has 10. 1:21 left in the third, 50-37. 13-point lead for the Indians. Cooper Sims From the corner, little short. Just didn't have any legs under that one.
Listen, didn't have enough legs.
Nope.
But it was plenty of Indians over there,
that's
man.
true.
Listen, when you got them flying all over the place, Zach.
Minutes to go in the third quarter, 50-37.
See, this is where I'm saying Mr. King needs to get better when it comes to his game. Being able to, you take that one and being able to control that ball and handle that ball, you know, especially on the next level.
Down under a minute here, 41 seconds to go. Following his shot. Pendleton with the rebound, 35 seconds to go. Pendleton needs a basket here, Kojak. Instead, they get a turnover. Travel.
Mr. King, go get your headband, Mr. King, so he can see.
27.6 seconds left in the third quarter. The Indians still lead by 13, 50-37.
And that's the thing. Get up, Mr. King. That's what Coach was telling you. Don't lay down. Get up. This is what I want a lot of players to understand, Zach. You don't know who's in these stands.
That's right.
So how you relate to the coach, how you talk to them, how you disagree with a coach is important.
Very important.
Yeah, you got to be careful how you deal with your coach.
Yeah, because the college coach already knows how he can play. He already knows what he can do on the court, Coach.
You're right.
He's looking at how he's going to react to things.
You're right, Zach.
How he's going to react to getting yelled at. How he's going to react if a call doesn't go his way.
That's perfect.
Down to 2 seconds. They got to get a shot up.
Great defense.
Short. And that's the end of the third quarter. Indians lead 50-37.
Man, that Indian defense, listen to me, man. This is the type of defense, if you're not in the lab working on your game, this is the type of defense that I tell young people you need to have at least 4 combo moves out.
I'm with you, Kojak.
If you don't have at least 4 combo moves playing against this type of defense, you're in trouble.
In trouble.
You're going to struggle offensively.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Stick around. All right, Kojak, we're back at it, man. Hey, last quarter, this is it.
This is it.
Are the Arabians going to show up in this last quarter, or are the Indians going to continue to do what they've done pretty much the entire game?
Well, if they're going to do something, they better do something different, Zach. If they continue to do what they've been doing these past 3 quarters, this game is over.
Not working, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, hey, on the other hand, like you said earlier, if you're the Indians, though, hey, you want to continue to play hard here.
Yeah.
You got 8 minutes to go. Last quarter, you're up 13. You don't want to have any chances here for them to come back.
Right. And also, I'm saying, don't go into, this stall game.
You want to continue to play your game.
Play basketball.
What got you here?
Right there. Oh, my goodness.
Is that Mr. Warfield?
Oh, my
Who was
goodness.
that? Yeah,
If he had a dunk that, Zach, I would have left.
That was pretty.
It was over with for me.
That's his first basket of the second half, but he now has 6 points, Mr. Warfield. And they extend that lead, 52-37, with 7:33 to go in the game.
That's 4 fouls on Mr. Lewis. Now he has to learn, how do I play?
They're going to get a 5
play
second.
aggressive.
Yes, you're right, Coach.
With 4 fouls.
Yeah, you can't let up, can you?
Nope. And you got to play smart. How do you play off of your team, though? You got to communicate with your team.
Indians in control here, 52-37 with 7:15 to go in the game. Indians in the spreading the floor offense here. I don't think it's necessarily a stall offense, Kojak. They're just looking for the opening here, aren't they?
I don't know, Zach. But they're not even looking at the basket, so, it made me think you installed.
We still have 6 minutes and 47 seconds to play. That's a long time to hold on to the ball. You still need to be aggressive and look for that basket.
And I like the fact that you know how. And he got away, I like the fact that you know how to take care of the basketball, run some time off the clock, but that's not your game, though.
That's right. That's 8 points now for Cooper Sims. And with 6:18 to go, the Indians lead 52-39. There you go. Get that penetration, Mr. Warfield.
Yeah, we got to get better. We got to get better.
Good ball, good play right
Good job. Yeah.
there. Smart.
Good heads up play by Mr. Hannaford. But see, even like that, those are the type things to where what's really happening is if coaches are paying attention, they're really exposing some of the weaknesses that the Indians have when they go into, spreading the court like this. Mr. Warfield, you got to get better with that left hand, especially if you're talking about playing on the next level. Arabians need them buckets.
Yeah, they do. 5:44 to go. 52-39 still. Indians with the lead and the possession. Is that the first team foul here in the fourth quarter for the Arabians?
Yeah.
Indians going to take the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket here. Nice crossover there.
Yeah, we got to get better. Yeah, we got to get better. And that's what. Listen, at this age, Zach.
Yeah.
I know a lot of them play AAU travel ball, but this is when a lot of coaches already seen you.
Yeah.
This is when you spend that time getting into the lab, working on the things that you need to work on.
Right.
This is when you do that. Great breakthrough.
Ooh, nice step through. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a good play there.
Yes, it was.
Mr. Hunter got him the flush, Kojak.
With ease too, Zach.
Gives him 12 points on the night. What a great night he's had.
See, that's what
From deep.
Listen, if I don't, that's why I don't understand, Zach. This kid has hit every shot he's taken.
5 threes tonight.
Why are we not looking for him?
Every time down. I'm getting
every
a shot.
time. That's right. Every time.
He has 15 now. Look at there. Mr. Hunter again.
But it ain't going to make a difference
He has
if
14.
you're doing this right here. You can't trade baskets.
Can't trade
with him.
baskets.
No.
He didn't touch him.
Hey, I'll tell you, man, listen. Mr. Sims have been struggling on tonight.
Yeah,
You
he
hear
has.
me? Man, I tell you, Mr. Lewis has just been over. He ain't been able to do nothing in peace.
I think Coach Bowling was wanting a timeout there, and they weren't listening to him. He had to run to the half-court line.
Wow. I think this is the only separation that Mr. Sims done have from Mr. Lewis.
Maybe halftime. Maybe
halftime. Man, that kid is all over him, man.
Hey, we got a good one next, too. We have a doubleheader tonight. Don't forget, this is just game 1 of 2 tonight.
You got a couple grudge matches, who's going to have bragging rights for the city, Zach.
Man.
This is a grudge match right here.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And then following this game, you got the Frankton Eagles taking on the Liberty Christian Lions.
Right.
We got another good one.
And you know what I hope, Zach? I hope the Lions are not looking past the Eagles.
They better not be.
To play the Indians. You hear me? Because they mess around and they be playing the consolation game,
right.
Zach.
4:30 to go. Good penetration. Nice block by Mr. Hunter.
Yeah, great job. That's when you got to go ahead and stop and pull
Yes.
up. I mean, you're playing against an athletic team, right? Yeah. Take what you can get.
4:27 left in the game. 56-42. Deflection off his head. Cooper Sims with the penetration. Yeah, he shuffled.
That's why you got to take what you got. You had a shot.
Yeah.
When you try to do too much, this team is so good defensively. All you're doing is giving them time to recover and come back at you. You got to take what they give you.
4:15 to go in the game. 56-42. Indians still with the lead in the possession.
Oh, good ball movement. Way to stay with it.
Yeah. Way to follow the shot there.
Yeah.
Man, what a game Mr. Hunter's having. He's got 16 points tonight. Cooper Sims stays with it there. He reached double figures now.
Way to stay with it, Mr. Sims.
He now has 10 points in the game, half his average. 58-44 with 3:39 to go. Good penetration by the Indians. Nice finish.
Dime by Mr. Warfield.
He's that's his first basket of the second half, Kojak, but he has 11 on the evening.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Morgan, yeah, he been big tonight. Mr. Morgan's been big tonight.
Man, I love how the Indians share the ball.
Oh, yeah. Look at that defense, man. They're shifting, Zach. They're getting exactly where they need to be, man. I'm telling you, I love it.
3:20 left in the game. Indians with a 16-point lead. Shoot that.
Yeah, I think that defense and kind of did a little something to Mr. Sims. Yeah.
The only thing I know is you can't score unless you put it up.
Oh, wow.
Nice penetration there. Mr. Baker, that's his first 2 tonight.
Way to take that, Mr. Baker.
We're down to 3 minutes, 60-46. Indians lead by 14. Mr. Warfield down low, reverse.
Yeah.
Javon Warfield, another basket. He now has 8 on the evening.
As long as they continue to attack Zach, this is going to be like practice. Because this is what they going
Probably a good foul, really.
Right. Now, see, you know, and I know a lot of people like foul, but see, I seen something different in that, Zach. You're trying to go, this is the guard in me, right? You have to be able to stop, hesitate, change directions, get on by. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. To where that's what you're going to have to do. Why? Because you're going to run into some people that's faster than you.
Nice penetration.
Nice. And one.
Beautiful. Mr. Lewis.
Did you see him with the man, like, he poked his chest out, like, get in the weight room?
He now has 9, has a chance for double figures here. I love how hard he goes to the basket. And he's finishing,
And he got
Kojak.
4 fouls. He doing all that with 4 fouls. That's what I'm talking about, Mr. Lewis. Let them know, listen, when they start talking about top point guards in the state, tell them they better mention your name, sir.
He got it. He
Tell
now
them they
has
better
10
mention
on the
your
night.
name.
And they extend that lead, 65-46 with 2:30 to go in the game. Pendleton with the ball. Cooper Sims with the penetration.
Where's Mazingo at? Listen,
I'm looking for him.
I'm looking.
He can hit that, and he finally does.
Hey, there you go, Mr. Sims.
He's having a better second half, Kojak. I would like to see him put more shots up in the first half.
Absolutely, Zach.
He now has 13 points in the game. 65-49. We're down to 2 minutes, Kojak.
You got to keep playing, keep attacking, keep attacking.
Look at here. Oh. 1:43 to go. Boy, the Indians, they're patient, and I like
they are. Taking care of the basketball.
Mr. King from deep. He got it, Kojak.
Way to knock that down.
Nice shot. Damian King.
Now, listen, that's great basketball right there. Taking time off the clock, then you end it with a tray
has
ball.
22. Another one by Cooper Sims. Another 3. He now has 16.
Yeah, but listen, Zach.
A little too late, though, isn't it?
Absolutely, it's too late for that. And it's almost like the fight is out now. You know, the rest of your team, the Indians done knocked the fight out of you. So, you know, those extra points there, to me, they really don't count, you know.
And we're down to 1:14 to go in the game. Indians lead 68-52, Kojak.
Yeah, the Arabians, they needed that. They needed that type of shooting.
Nice penetration, nice pass.
Mr.
Aaron Morgan.
Do he got eyes in the back of his
He
head?
must. Mr. Morgan now has 13 points.
Man, they have looked it real good. I love how the Indians look tonight, Zach.
Yeah.
I ain't kidding, man.
44 seconds to go. Indians lead 70-52. Good game for the Indians tonight. It's a good win against a good Pendleton team.
I tell you what, Zach, if the Arabians would have had more offensive contribution from Sims, if he would have did this earlier in the game, man, it'd probably be a different game. You know what I'm saying?
But hey, it didn't go that way. The ball didn't go that way tonight.
Right.
You got to give credit to the Indians, Don Bowling and his staff. They were prepared for the Pendleton Arabians, and they came out and executed, Kojak.
That's right. And it's just the competitiveness that, listen here, you're not going to do what you did last time against us.
That's right.
Yeah. Great
and
job.
That's it. Final score, Anderson Indians 70, Pendleton Arabians 52. I'm going to add these up, Kojak. We'll go over some stats here in a second.
Yeah, this was impressive, Zach. You hear me? It was impressive, and it was almost as if the Indians really didn't break a sweat. You know, I'm sitting there looking at them, and it's like they're not winded. This is a well-conditioned team, Zach, for them to play with the defensive intensity that they play with, not just sometimes, but the entire game. Yeah, they're very conditioned, Zach. I love their commitment, Zach.
Yeah, me too, Kojak. They look really good tonight. And hey, and they're deserving to make it to that championship game.
Absolutely.
And they're going to take on the winners of our next game, the doubleheader tonight. Don't forget to check that out. We got the Frankton Eagles are going to be taking on the LC Liberty Christian Lions here in a few.
Hey.
All right, Kojak, I'm going to go over some stats here, if that's all right with you.
It's all right with me, Zach.
All right, first for the Anderson Indians. They finished with 70 points tonight. And Mr. Morgan, what a great game he had tonight. Double figures, he had 13.
Very impressed with
Mr. Hunter, what a great game he had. He had 16 tonight. Yes. Mr. Lewis, another one in double figures, 10. You got Mr. Warfield had 8 tonight, almost double figures. And then Damian King, I had him for 22 tonight. Kojak, very patient and easy 22, actually. I mean, he works hard for it.
Yeah, absolutely. How do you beat a team like that with balanced scoring like that, Zach?
Well, and then Raymond Bowling had 1. The only thing I can say, Kojak, is you have to take care of the ball. You can't turn it over, and you've got to hit your shots. You've got to get shots up.
Absolutely, Zach.
And then next for the Arabians, they ended up with 52 points tonight. Cooper Sims ended up with 16, but Kojak, 13 of that was in the second half. He needs to put both those halves together. It would have been a different game. You talked about that earlier tonight.
I believe that, Zach. I believe that. But
and then
big ups to the Indians, to their defense.
Absolutely. And then Mr. Estes, he had a big game tonight. He had 13, 11 in the first half.
Impressed with that young man's
I'd be trying to find him in the second half a little bit more.
Absolutely.
And then Mr. Baker came in, got him a bucket. He had 2. Mazingo ended up with 15 tonight, Kojak. I had him for 5 threes.
He has the green light with me, Zach.
Man, you got to get him the ball, don't you?
Mr. Mazingo has the green light with me. Shoot it every time you look at the ball.
That's right. And then lastly, Sean Singh ended up with 6 tonight. He had 4 free throws in a bucket. And that gives him the 52, but it just wasn't enough for the Arabians
it wasn't enough, man. The Indians were too strong tonight.
Too strong, yep. That's all I got, Kojak. I'm gonna go over some thank yous and everything, if that's okay. Anything you want to add?
No, sir.
All right. I'd like to thank Anderson High School and the entire Indians family. Athletic Director Steve Schindler. Thank you guys for letting us come in here and broadcast these kids. They sure deserve it.
Absolutely.
I want to thank Don Bowling and his staff. I want to thank Pendleton High School and the Arabians family. I want to thank Joe Buck and his staff. I want to thank all the players tonight. Without them coming in here and working hard, we wouldn't be here celebrating them. So
I love it. Yeah.
I love it too. Big thank you to Money Ministries. Kojak, tell us a little bit about that.
Moving obstacles now for every youth. Zach, all we do, man, is just try to walk right alongside young people, man, help them create a greater perspective of life and of themselves, man. Hey, listen, you are more than where you come from.
That's right. You guys are doing great things over there, you and your wife, Tamara. Thank you. You guys are helping the youth in the community. We sure appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. We're going to do our part.
And then also I want to thank ZBA, Zachary Basketball Academy. Starting sessions back up May of 2025. Listen, if you want to get better in the off season, get in and get your shots up.
Make sure y'all sign up.
Go check us out, ZacharyBasketballAcademy.com. And then also, I want to thank the entire Kojak and Zach Show family. Producer ND, Nikki DeRoff. Thank you, Nikki, for all you do. We sure appreciate it. She does it all, don't she, Kojak?
Man, and some.
Damian James Entertainment, BP, Benny Patterson. Thank you for all that you do. We sure appreciate the music that you provide.
I meant what I said last time, BP.
Ben Carney, BC, Ben Carney does all our graphic design work. Thank you, Ben. We appreciate everything
Thank you,
do.
BC.
That's right.
Same to you.
Lastly, Tamara Fuller. She's our merch coordinator. She takes care of our booth at these games, don't she, Kojak?
Man, chip and dip. Boy, my wife.
She's awesome.
Yeah, see all that in my book, man.
She's awesome. And then, hey, if you guys like what we're doing, if you like the content we're putting out, I'm going to put up our Patreon page here. Every little amount helps. I wish everything was free and we could put these on for free, but everything costs money, doesn't it, Kojak?
Man.
And like we said earlier, these kids deserve to be covered.
They do, Zach.
So, hey, help us out.
Really
No
do.
amount's too small, no amount's too little.
Now, if our content is not up to par,
Let us know.
and you don't like it, then I understand not investing, not supporting, but hey, if you're loving it and people are being blessed by
That's right.
Family members that don't live here, they can go and still watch their loved one play basketball. Hey, listen, we need the support to continue.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then, hey, if you have a business, another way to support us, if you want to throw some commercials on here, do a little advertisement with the Kojak and Zach show.
We got a spot for you.
Excuse me. Yes, we do. Get a hold of Nikki Duroff, ND, our producer, at the Kojak and Zach show at gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
And then lastly, Kojak, we have our merchandise, hoodies, T-shirts, red, black, and white. I'm going to put it up right here. That's another way to support the Kojak and Zach show.
It's another way.
And then don't forget to check out the second game coming up of our doubleheader. The Indians put on a show against
they
the
did.
Pendleton Arabians in that first game, but we got the Frankton Eagles coming up against the LC Liberty Christian Lions next.
This is going to be good.
That's right. And hey, don't forget, we're coming back with a doubleheader tomorrow night. We've got the girls
excited.
2025 second round of the Madison County Tournament.
I'm excited.
We got two battling tomorrow. Alexandra, who's ranked, they're 14-0 now on the year, and they got what a great scorer and ball player they have, and Mickey's daughter, Jacqueline Hosier, and then you've got Pendleton coming in, who has a great team this year, who's balanced.
Yeah.
They also have a scorer with Warfel.
Man. A-Huff. Down low.
Olivia Jones.
Oh,
That's
man.
going to be a heck of a battle, so we can't wait for that.
I'm ready. I'm excited.
That's right. And it's a doubleheader again tomorrow. So we also have, let me see, who plays after that? You have, it's slipping my mind right now,
It's slipping my
Kojak.
mind too, Zach.
I can't remember. Anyway, we sure appreciate everything. Make sure you check out the doubleheader. We'll be back. You need anything else? You want to add anything else?
No, sir.
All right,
Great job.
that's it. Thank you for everything. Bye.